show starts in 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go.
All right. Where am I? There I am. Hello, everybody. We're off and running. Welcome to the 100th edition of the Community Pulse. Man, that's a pretty cool milestone that a few people reminded me this week of. Only because we're focused on the 104th coming up in 4 weeks. And yeah, we'll have something special there. But 100, that's quite an accomplishment, and I couldn't have done it without the whole team that backs this all up with JJ, Folk Punk, Laurie, Gary, Hetriani, Real Justine, just all the mods. Thank you very much for all your help. Okay, we have an amazing show lined up for you tonight. I kind of dropped the ball, but I'll explain in a minute. We have our co-host tonight is Midnight Bandit, and really excited to catch up with Midnight here, and I'm sure most of you are. And our featured artist is Drew the Genius Music, an amazing hip hop rap artist, and you're all gonna find out more about Drew. If you'd like to consider supporting the channel with all the proceeds we support from the Community Pulse, a bunch of these artists through BANDCAMP and all that. So what else do I want to announce? Following tonight's show, damn it, I forgot to set up the dump, but Vince Chinella's Monday Night Live Jam and Hang will be on tonight at 9 o'clock. Following that, we have Axe and Nacho on at 11, as they are every Monday. Our show closer tonight is going to be Linda Jean with I Want You. Our featured channel tonight is pinned at the top of the chat, and it's SM Borthwick. Quite the lineup. The show opener, let's talk about that. Synthworks, SWX, a real good friend of mine, and we had a nice little conversation last night, and I appreciate that phone call. The Expiration Vault, what an amazing track that was, and all of Synthworks music is awesome. And by the way, yep, he's Canadian. All right. To open the show, as we always do, obviously it's a Ninth Gate track, predictable, and we always display the notable streaming channels. I do this because I think many of us agree that without these channels, directly, indirectly, many of us wouldn't have been such a tight-knit community that we are. All these communities have joined. There's many channels like this one, starting with Gary Hubbs, and we've got Mr. Smith, Valerie Bott, and all these channels, Wes, Ali, that bring these communities together and keep branching off and bringing new talent and people in our communities. Jade Starr, we start this off with Jade Starr with her Unearth every Friday at 6 p.m. A fantastic show she has, brand new show. It's Jade. I think it's one of the best shows on YouTube. I'm just saying. I'm not sure if you're out there or not. we have Rob Bennett, the Vault Live Show, Thursdays at 2 p.m. Eastern Time. It's a show where you can you go to that channel, fill out a little form, and submit your music. Really cool stuff. Amazing music there. And yes, he is Canadian. CampGmay, open mic every Saturday at 10 p.m. Quite the turnout there. He streams for about 5 hours. Grab a guitar, piano, keys, flute, whatever you want, and get up and jam. And it's a real cool show. Francis and Ian, the replay. They're not on right now, but we will announce when they are. Thomas Christ, You Rock TV, every Wednesday at 5 p.m. Once again, you fill out a form, hit submit, and your music will be played. That's every Wednesday at 5 p.m. And of course, the my gateway into these communities was through Pete Johns. Fiddling around with hardware, and he mentioned that if you submit one of your songs, he'll play it. And I did so, and I thought it was a hoax, and it wasn't. So yeah. It's amazing, and then I got to meet all these other brilliant talents, yourselves and everybody else, every Sunday at 5 p.m. Same deal. You fill out the form, hit submit, your music will be played, it'll be shared, it'll be heard, because that's all we really want to do, right? So, and then, yes, she takes my breath away. Laurie's Mishmosh with their Friday night hang. Laurie's Mishmosh, the glue of this communities, all these communities. Laurie is everywhere, the queen of collabs, so much more. She's just one of the kindest people you'll ever meet, and I don't have to explain that to anybody here, because you all know that, of course, already. All right, I almost forgot the order of this. So I'm just going to do a few quick shout-outs. And then we'll get on with the show. We'll bring on Midnight Bandit. All right. So this past week, as you all know, I start off the show with the community calendar. Did I forget? I cut out. So the Community Pulse 100th edition playlist. Yes, I did cut it out. Is now live. Well over 100 things on there. There's content creators and all that. Really cool stuff that JJ, myself, and DJ have been watching throughout the week. Please go check out that playlist. The community calendar, which you're going to find on DJ Big Red on the YouTube channel. You'll see it posted there. So please go check that out. Anything you need to know is on there in the community. He's in contact with many of these creators and content creators and all that. If you have anything upcoming, please send it. All right, Pole Vault featuring Sunshine Archer with a track called Chill. Absolutely love it. That was the top of the playlist this week. Sonic Grace, Slide Step. No Lake with Brussels School's Diary. Harriet B, Echoes of Summer. Crowmaster, Rainmaker. Gordon Lee Weaver with Pink Pajamas. Doorways into Music and Jaded Soul. What a brilliant track that was. A thread that can't be broken. Please go check that out. I'm not sure if Sal's in here. Oh, there he is. That's awesome. Absolutely brilliant. Russ 8889 with Fun Lovin' Criminals. Scooby Snacks remix. Chrissy B, who we're going to hear a little bit about throughout this show, is a good friend of, I believe, Midnight Bandit as well. Midnight's familiar with him, but I know he's done some collabs, and we're going to hear one with Drew the Genius Music. Rhodey's Jam Cave, Tuesday Night Live number 20. It was a great show. I got to catch most of that. Guitar Hack with Slomosa. We had Guitar Hack on... losing track of time. I think it was 2 weeks ago. Yes. D. Lynn, Look for Me. The Forest of the Wolf. Dream Journey, Moses J. Hawkins, who I believe is in the works with JJ right now to come up with a date here, with a song called Paper Cuts. Tony McGreal, Just Passing Through. Unshackled Spirits, he's all over the place tonight. And Jade, aka Jaded Soul, with Mere Maze. Paula Benson, Singing Again, No. Larry Knights? Yeah, I shit the bed on that. James Myers, Unforgiven, Metallica drum cover. James, that was one of the best performances I've seen you do. Blue Gubrius, I believe he got this concept from Laurie's Mishmosh, but he did the whole thing of a cover of the B.B. King, Stand By Me. Woodchucker Chainsaw Carver, brilliant channel. Please go check that out. And we're going to stop here with Tremor Bear, Out of Place. Really, really cool stuff. Listen, I want a special announcement. I'm not going to read it all, but I got an email yesterday. But I'm reading this out just to let anybody know who's watching this on replay, because I know we have a ton of European followers to the Community Pulse and many of our channels. I want to make it clear, to be on the Community Pulse, it is this simple. Send myself, DJ, Folk Punk, Laurie, Gary, anybody who's involved with any part of this community, an email will do. I got this email from Jeremy, Laura. I wanted to reach out and introduce myself. I have the YouTube channel Strings and Pucks. Valerie Bott told me about your Monday night streams, and I've been in the last couple of them. I love how much you do to build up the community and show and shows and have great content and people. I'm still learning how everything works. He explains how he did his first video and whatnot, and I would really love the opportunity to be part of one of your shows in the near future. And April 13th, our friend Strings and Pucks, it's that simple. And he added a beautiful video, and I forgot to give DJ Big Red the link, or maybe I did, but actually I sent it to Synthworks. If you can post that link, brother, please do. It was absolutely beautiful, talking about mental health, which I can relate 100%, and the disclosure, it was just beautiful. That's all I can say. You made my evening. So thank you very much, and we'll see you on the 13th of April. That's it. All right. Episode 100. I'm going to introduce our featured channel tonight and then bring on Jared, Midnight Bandit. All right, SM Borthwick. I'm going to let JJ introduce SM Borthwick, but I know I met this amazing talent through Pete John's channel. He's been a strong supporter of my channel and vice versa for his. I love, respect his talents. Just a brilliant artist. His channel will be pinned, channel link will be pinned at the top of the chat throughout the show. Please, please, please go offer up some support. Let's see what JJ has to say here.
This week's featured channel is that of SM Borthwick. Hailing from Scotland, he says he's just a guy with a guitar and a passel of songs exploring what interests him. With some 115 videos, this songwriter and multi-instrumentalist writes songs where some are light and some are dark, some are fast and some are slow. Putting out tracks on the channel under his own name, as well as under the infamous empanadas, one will find music videos that leave the viewer with a good feeling. If If you enjoy catchy tunes with more hooks than your grandpa's tackle box, please check out SM Borthwick's channel.
I should like to perform for you a song about my love for cheese. I wish to avoid puns, so I shall have to choose my words carefully. I like cheese, I know my camemberts from my breeze. If you offer me a what's it, I'll say please, for I like cheese. I'll put it on my pasta, have it for my lunch.
We all live free with our hopes in synchronicity. A peaceful life was our sole desire. I want to find our world on fire. I should have quit you long time ago. I should have quit you, baby, long time ago.
You're so good, you know that you're so great, and the world will be served to you on a silver plate. You know it's true, and I just smile 'cause I'm a better man than you. And I'll say
The sun is on the rise, birds are singing. Where is your heart? When did you know why you struck a tree? Did you throw it on a pile of worn out parts? Was the cage too long? So you set it free, set it free. I don't want a song I'll dedicate to you, but it ain't very long. But every word is true. You will love me in the song. For one more dive, it must be this time, this time. You don't know how you made it back alive with your fist clenched around nothing at all. You already died. How many times can you get knocked down before you won't get up again? You don't have to fight every storm alone. We could be dancing in the rain. How many times song we could all sing along to, even though it's not what I usually do. I've been tearing my hair, I got the rhyming dictionary out, trying to find the words that resonate with you. Something about religion, something about the bankers, something about the rise of technologies. Oh yeah.
How amazing is that? Yeah, what a voice. You're so right, Paz and Laurie. And JJ, where do you come up with, if you enjoy listening to music with more hooks than you'll find in a tackle box? I love it. That is so true. Well done. Well done. Yeah, so please, it is posted live on my channel. All the links, it's posted at the top of the chat. Please go offer up some support. You won't be disappointed. A lot of great music. All right. Don't want to keep Jared back there too much longer. Let's bring Midnight Bandit up on the panel. Oh, I guess I should be up there with you. And let me unmute you because that's the kind thing to do. Midnight Bandit, what's going on, brother?
I'm doing pretty good today. Yeah, had a bit of a slow month or so, going through some mental health stuff as you were talking about. I forget who it was. Oh yeah, the guy who's gonna come on to the show in
Yeah.
April. I was going through some of that stuff, but when I got back into music, I have been doing it probably more, I guess, consistently and in ways that I feel are way more skilled than I ever have been before. So it's cool.
That's amazing. And it's, it was so great to connect with you again last week. And really good stuff and great to see you. And I know you have some exciting news to share. And we'll talk about Drew the Genius in a few minutes. And me dropping the ball, but we'll get on to that in a minute.
It's all good now.
Yeah. But you've got some new stuff coming on.
Like
what do you got happening?
Well, I'm basically always uploading something on a SoundCloud. I've been kind of like falling short as far as YouTube goes, but SoundCloud, I have all my stuff up there, and eventually I'll put it on BANDCAMP. But even in the last week or just slightly longer than that, I've probably made around close to 15 or so songs, right? And it's just a lot of
keeping busy.
Yeah, it's a lot of stuff. It's kind of like I'll try different things like electronic music, hip hop, kind of blues, jazz, punk rock, metal. I even made an industrial metal song, I think it was yesterday. So yeah, just a whole lot of different stuff. The one thing that I do want to say though is that Drew the Genius, and myself, Midnight Bandit, on YouTube, we released a track today, and it's the best thing I've ever heard. Like I'm sorry if I'm a bit biased because I made part of it, but this collaboration. It's like intergalactic space rap or something like that, I think is what it's called.
Yeah, thanks for reminding me it wasn't one ball I dropped. That was
it's okay.
The other one. No, that's fantastic. I did hear it though. Really amazing stuff. Yeah, and you've known before we get into that, as the feature co-host, you came up with a real cool track. Tell us about it.
Oh, which one is that?
This is the one that you sent me.
Huh?
Insectoid Metropolis.
Yes,
Yeah.
Insectoid Metropolis. It was just kind of a quick thing. I had this like instrument. It's got like 8 rubber pads. It's you use it for Ableton, which is another DAW, right? And I just recorded myself with different instruments playing on this device. It turned out really cool, and then I switched it over to FL Studio, the one that I'm more familiar with, and I did a bunch of effects and all that stuff. But it's about the reason why it's called Insectoid Metropolis is because it's part of my electric noir story. It's right kind of in the beginning. There's the main characters get whisked away into the forest floor, into this pocket dimension where these insectoid, like they're basically, I don't know, insect alien things that, there's a whole entire like micro city in the forest. So it's
basically the creative mind working its finest.
Yeah,
that's amazing, man. And that's what makes your music so special and so diverse. It's like there's so much that goes into it and behind. It's just beautiful. Yeah.
Yeah. Are we gonna play it now?
Let's do it. Let's give it a spin.
Yeah, it's got a 303 bass. It sounds really cool. You'll hear it.
Sweet. All right. It's amazing. Yeah, you're unmuted. Yeah, absolutely amazing. Very
Thank you.
well done.
Yeah, I was just I was kind of on a whim that song. I just basically I punched it out in a few minutes, and it's become pretty much one of my favorite songs that I've ever made. Even though, I mean, it is a bit simple, but it really works, right? At least to me, it is.
You know, simple. You know me and my music. Simple as everything. Simple is the best songs out there. You know, but it's not as simple as you think. I mean, this is really well put together and really cool stuff.
Thank you.
You make it sound simple, but really
A lot of
cool.
it's just one take stuff. I'll hit record and I'll just play whatever comes to mind, and then that's what I go with, right?
That's a gift in itself. It's amazing.
Yeah, I love the idea of improv. That's what I do on my bass. I love my bass guitar, by the way. It's awesome.
So your instrument of choice, is it bass?
Yeah,
Keys?
absolutely.
Oh, so it is the bass, right?
Yeah, that's
of
my
course.
favorite one. Bass
I was
guitar.
going to ask you the last time you're on the show, but never
Yeah?
got around to asking you. I don't know if anybody else knew that. So,
Yeah,
yeah.
it's my favorite. I've got an Epiphone EB0. It's used, very well used. I bought it Long McQuaid, which is basically, I guess, would be like Guitar Center in Canada.
Yeah, it's
Um,
ours.
yeah, right. And yeah, no, it's just it's cherry red. It's clean enough, but it's got one pickup. It's called a mudbucker. I'm assuming because it's like a humbucker, but it sounds muddy or something. And I love it. It's great.
Very cool. All right. We have our featured artist tonight, and due to some unforeseen circumstances, he wasn't able to attend, and that's Drew the Genius Music. I just got to talk more on a personal level with Drew in the past few months since we were working on a collab together, and it'll come out a little later. But I know Midnight Bandit has been working with and knows Drew for quite some time. Why don't you tell us a little bit about Drew, and then we can actually get into one of his songs.
Well, I have known Drew for quite some time. We met on the Real Talk Radio Facebook group years ago, and I think I may have said I was going to provide a review for one of his tracks, or I think I did that or something like that. And since then, we've just been chatting back and forth, and I think, essentially, we wanted to do some collaborations and work together. But over time, we kind of just started just talking and shooting the shit and kind of just having a great conversation back and forth. And yeah, it's amazing. Like, it's amazing what like hardship and real like actual struggles and challenges, how it can kind of mold someone. Because I feel like I have some. I'm not going to go into his because that's his business, but we both have been through some stuff, and through that, I've come to know him as an extremely hardworking, sometimes, well, often to his detriment, but real awesome, absolutely talented. You're going to hear it tonight with the songs. I just any of them are awesome. Uh,
Yeah.
and one thing that I'll say about Drew that really makes me happy is that he when I was because I rap too, I freestyle now a lot, but I was making a lot of raps and I just thought they were kind of silly. I thought everything about them wasn't that great, and I had a hard time getting used to my voice, right, the sound of my voice and how I my cadence and all that. And but Drew kept on telling me, no, this is amazing. And like when I would release like a mixtape or something like that, or like an EP or whatever, he'd go and work out and listen to the whole thing and just come back with the greatest comments. So he's got an amazing style. His raps and just the way he mixes everything is immaculate. So you'll like I still feel in some ways I still need to kind of get up to that level. His wordplay, the metaphors, the similes, just really cool stuff. And I hope all y'all can pick up on some of that.
That's
Yeah.
so true, so true. He's a brilliant writer and wordsmith. Absolutely. All right, I'm going to do a few shout-outs, and we do have a little clip that was sent in by Drew himself. And let me continue with the shout-outs. My good friend, Ciao Bella, Mary, with The Winner Takes It All, an ABBA cover. Really great stuff. Tales Told in the Dark, Ghosts of Nevada. Really cool. It's about 13 minutes long, and I enjoyed it thoroughly. She does such an amazing job narrating these ghost stories and stuff like that. Dell, Back to the 80s. Nadine De Machado, featuring David Taro, Fight for It. Man, that's a really cool metal song I know Hubsy would love. John Sure, Just Another Day. Poison Whales, Hold, Saves the Day cover. S.E. Wolverine, if you want to learn how to make a fire in the ice, absolutely in the snow, absolutely amazing little show there. I love everything S.E. Wolverine does, and he's a regular on our friend Dan Anderson's channel. Mark Wade, God Has Other Plans. Adam Holtz, Dogs Really Rock. 11 Drums, Weekend, Scooter drum cover. Catherine McChrystal, sorry. Angel with Brass Knuckles. And there's another brilliant songwriter. Dragon Orb, A Winter Walk. Adorable Anarchy, Pizzicato Hack for Guitars. I saw Adorable Anarchy in there, and she is constantly releasing on BANDCAMP, and thank you very much for the generous gifts you sent me, BANDCAMP material. Thank you. What else? Jenny Daniels, A Woman Needs, This Woman Needs, She Daisy cover. Ron Ward, Rapture Blue. Ricocheted, you Want It Darker. Martin Kelly, The Yearning for Justice in Me. Sticks for Guns, Treadmill. Cubic Lover, 1972 with backing track challenge, Deja Vu. Really cool stuff. And Strings and Pucks. Patty Pimlet's Words on Mental Health. I did have the link for it. And that's the show. That's the show I was talking about earlier. So please go follow that. It's absolutely amazing. All right, we've got a little clip that was sent in by our featured artist, Drew the Genius Music, and then followed by one of my favorite songs that he's put out is Beat Killer. Let's have a listen.
So Beat Killer was produced by a producer named JC Beats, and this guy had been supporting me for many years and vice versa. And just recently he had been making what he was calling Drew the Genius type beats, as well as another artist that I highly respect, D-Reality type beats. And I was honored that he was actually making these quote unquote Drew the Genius type beats, and basically as a way to kind of coax me into jumping on one of them and recording another track, which I have done one song other than this one with this producer in the past. But the concept was real simple. It's one of these beats where I just wanted to come in raw, lyrically, all about energy and wordplay and rhyming schemes that are intricate, and not make the subject matter too specific. And sometimes, when a beat hits me like that and I feel motivated and inspired, I just kind of want to hit the ground running. That was what this kind of track was for me, and that's how it came about.
Beat killer, better call me G-Zilla. Nobody bees willa, and I'm about to refill up. Gas can, cause you know I got that gas, and I'ma leave your ass on the curb for the trash man. You a little bitch, I'm a little bit sinister. I'm the real deal, Holyfield, you a mimicker. I'm similar to vinegar, the pinnacle of immature. Cynical with mental incentive to kill a villager. Pillager, colder than the temperature in Winterberg. Beat filler, G, Willikers, beat Rillifer. When they make you hotter than me, I'm a meat griller. Seat filler, G-O, Rilla. Go and see the minister up in the church. Still I administer pain, then I'm jumping in the verse. Pen a verse, like it was a signature. Jennifer's body was dead, had to get rid of her. First name Will, so anything will occur. Fill a nerd with lead, John Dillinger. When I swerve the feds, I'm jumping the curb. In the burbs, hit the perp, and I'm pretty sure that they ain't catching the perp. Or what a pity when I run them through the city like a motherfucking mission from Diddy. Until I'm really missing, Drew will emerge victorious. Yeah, it's glorious, not big but notorious. Me, God, devil, and the beat, just the four of us. Yeah, there should be a tour of us, more or less. Everybody centers at the core of us. They ain't ready for the beat down. Lyrical defeat when I get the cleats out, then it's peace out. Beat killer, better call me G-Zilla. Nobody bees willa, and I'm about to refill up. Gas can, cause you know I got that gas, and I'ma leave your ass on the curb for the trash man. Yo, JC Beats and Drew the motherfucking genius. Whoa. 2025, 26 and beyond. Yeah, let's go. Yo, and by the way, I've been catching all the Drew the Genius D-reality type beats you've been putting out. Man, that's love. What's up, bro? I appreciate you so much, brother, and everybody else listening.
Right? Brilliant.
Yeah, that was awesome. I like the consistent flow basically through the whole thing. It's really cool. And yeah, I kind of do like an impromptu thing. I've been doing a lot of freestyling lately, so it's interesting. But when I hear something like that, when I hear something that's pretty technically, like you were saying, rhyme schemes, I barely know really technically how to do all of it because I do it so just, I guess, like free thought poetry or whatever it is.
Yeah.
Free verse poetry. But like, he labors over his work, like in a way that I've never seen anyone else. And it turns out freaking amazing every time. So, yeah.
Yeah, he's, it's another artist like tell me that song's not radio ready, like absolutely brilliant. We got what should I do? I'm gonna do a few more shout outs. It's really strange when the artist isn't here because we can talk back and forth, so I'm kind of lost as to what should I pick up next,
If I could suggest one thing just before I start the shout outs, perhaps we should just talk about the entire concept, the philosophy, the genre of hip hop, because I don't think that gets talked about very much. I know quite a bit about it.
That's funny you say that because I did have some questions for you lined up and I forgot I had it right there.
Cool.
I wrote some notes from when I first heard my first hip hop rap, which was, I'm gonna say, late 80s. To now, how it's evolved. And it's a genre and it reminds me of rock in the sense how it progressed and evolved, where 20 years later, it's still here. Not so much rock, but how hip hop is still here 30 years later and has evolved into what it is today. And it's almost like it doesn't have an end. I don't know. Just your thoughts.
Yeah, my thoughts on that are, well, actually, I often, just to kind of point the spotlight more to like rock right now, a lot of hardcore punk rock and a lot of like thrash punk and stuff like that, a lot of like indie punk and that kind of form of rock, a lot of female led underground, like amazing stuff is just everywhere all over YouTube. It just keeps on popping up on my feed.
Cool.
brand new stuff. But yeah, hip hop. So
I gotta stop listening to Frank Turzo music.
No, your stuff is amazing. So hip hop, I guess it's a thing that you do. Or no, sorry, Dark. Hip hop's the genre. Hip hop is the genre as well as it's a philosophy. Although there are other branches off from that, like trap music or funk, spelled Phonk, which is from Memphis and stuff. And then there's, of course, I guess there'd be, what else? Now I'm forgetting, like backpack rap, underground rap, freestyle rap, conscious rap, or hip hop, or whatever it is. But they say that hip hop's the genre, rapping is like the act of actually, like, it's like playing a guitar, right? Rapping is what you do, hip hop is what you live, or something. That's what I extrapolated. If you want to learn about hip hop, I'd say one of the best people to look for is KRS-One. He is like one of the best rappers of all time, and he's also like a spiritual teacher to some degree, and just a really cool person. So I've learned a lot about that. Hip hop being essentially, there's 5 pillars to it, right? There's graffiti art, there's breakdancing, there's DJing, there's rapping or MCing, and then this is my favorite one, knowledge of self. So it's to know yourself better than anyone else can. So I think that's beautiful, right?
Yeah.
So yeah, I feel like the first rap song the first hip hop song I ever heard, and it's kind of funny. I was born in 1990, and the first one I heard that I really liked was MC Hammer's "Can't Touch This." You know, stop, hammer time. And whenever that come on in the radio, I'd be in my crib and I'd be dancing to it. So,
well, I got one up on you. First one I heard was Aerosmith, "Walk This Way."
It was Run DMC, yeah.
You know, but Aerosmith, their style before that collab had that rap style in his lyric in many of the early Aerosmith songs, right?
Yeah, I haven't listened to too much Aerosmith. One I loved is the Anthrax, like Anthrax and Public Enemy did a song.
Yeah,
Feel that, bring the noise. That's a good one too. And it's interesting how the genres of like metal and rock can kind of really fuse with hip hop, especially at that time, right?
Yeah, that's pretty amazing. All right, I do want to just do a few shout outs here. Remember, everybody, every Friday it's just a Madhouse Friday. You definitely have options and a place to hang out right into the early hours in the morning. For me, my Fridays start at 5:30 in the morning, and first thing I'm listening to is Javel DePutzis Friday mornings here. And then at 1 o'clock on Fridays, you get into Dan Anderson, who streams most days, another brilliant guitarist. Valerie Bott at 2 p.m. with the Friday Night Song Club. And then you got Charlie Gabaldon following Valerie. Then you've got Jade Starr at 6 o'clock, as we mentioned, with Unearthed. And then that dumps everybody over to Mr. Smith. It is now 8:30 Friday night, and I'm telling you, everybody's just bouncing around, and the community's getting bigger, and Smith has got an amazing show. Right after Mr. Smith, you have Paul Vault and Sunshine Archer, another amazing show. And by about 10:30 at this time, 11 o'clock, Frankie's starting to close his eyes. Laurie's Mishmosh comes on midnight every Friday, as we mentioned earlier, the Friday Night Hang, and another fantastic show. Just a bunch of people getting together and just having laughs, and Laurie's always got something up her sleeve. There's always a theme, backing tracks and stuff like that. And then we all get dumped over to Gary Hubbs with the Parking Lot Warrior. That's 2 a.m. Eastern Time, 11 p.m. Pacific Time. And then right after Gary's show, we get dumped over to Leela's Midnight Chill, 3:15 Eastern Time, which is 12:15 Pacific Time. It's just a brilliant night of fun. So I'm sure between one of those, you can join us. I like to shout out the Adorable Anarchy and Tim. I saw her here earlier. They have an amazing show, but they don't get enough audience as far as I'm concerned. It's Tuesday nights at 7:30. Stop in and check it out. We all know how brilliant an artist she is, and a talent. But her and Tim, they have a real cool show. It's just chill. It's relaxing. It's really nice to be a part of. So please go check that out. And let's not forget Ali Patches and Rich New Designs. These two, like I said, they're on just about every night. I need to break down exactly, but the names of all their shows, because I know they got the Call to West, the Shout Out Party. They have so many shows together, but when you're on their shows, they're telling you all the other shows that are going on, some new shows you may not have heard of. And that's why I love this community. Everybody's so generous with their time, courteous of when they're streaming, when they're premiering, conscious of everybody's time and slots and stuff like that. It's really cool. So we do have another track before Laurie's Mishmosh comes up. And if anybody would like to come up and join Jared and myself up here, feel free. You can reach out to Laurie, DJ, JJ. This next song that we have here is Can't Escape. And another brilliant track by Drew the Genius Music. And let's
It's a really good one. I just heard this one today, actually. It's incredible.
Yeah, right? All right, let's have a listen to what Drew has to say about this.
Okay, so Can't Escape. This was an idea that I had sat on for years because of my own physical health problems and struggles that have really almost destroyed me in a lot of ways, physically and mentally. And it's just an ongoing challenge. So I had this idea for this song to describe how I felt, which was, I feel like Superman in a kryptonite suit, just trapped by my own physical limitations and the struggles of dealing with that. And I kind of sat on this idea for years. And then through some other friends, mainly Slight Tone and Ill Will the Mick, a couple other artist friends of mine, I met Matt Dodd, who suffers from muscular dystrophy. And this is why he goes by the name. So MD, Matt Dodd, muscular dystrophy, and Mad with Disease is kind of his thing, the MD. But the way he pushes through it and like gives every single thing that he has every single day, man, to make the most of his life is really inspiring. And I thought, man, if anybody could understand this, it's him, and even to a further extent. So like the specifics of things I go through day in and day out, I didn't touch on too much. They're very specific to me, and I didn't think some of them would be relatable to people or easy to understand. And I wanted it to be something that people could kind of interpret for themselves to mean, you know, to take as they see it, so that it could be more relatable to each person and their own personal struggle. And yeah, that's how that song came to be.
One thing people don't talk about too often when it comes to physical health issues is the mental toll that it takes on you. Just to get up and fight for one more day, each and every day. I know a lot of us are going through it and just wish our problems would go away. And I'm not ready to go yet, but it's way too painful to stay. I'm feeling stuck in this H-E-double-L. I'm not well, can you tell? Only person I can count on is myself and the chosen few. But what am I supposed to do? I keep fighting like a soldier do, just like I told you to, and keep rolling like a boulder. My shoulder you can lean on if you need, dog, but I'm free falling and can't get my feet on the ground. This shit is like a seesaw, what it's always ups and downs. Trying to get on my purpose, but on the surface it's a circus, nothing but clowns. I feel like giving up, but I'm still staying down. Too many problems and I can't solve them. My health falling apart, my heart throbbing. I'm feeling lost in this place, I'm exhausted. My body riddled in pain, but in my brain I'm a boss, so I can't accept losses. I can't escape this place, I try to face my fate. I pray for safe and grace. I think the only way out is death, hate, but wait, cause I ain't ready to die yet. But Lord, can you take this pain? You know, one time I learned a lesson from a friend of mine who's an atheist. He said, even if you believe in an afterlife, you have to take advantage of the time right now, because it's the only time we have here. In this place, so my distaste for everything around me and misplaced anger that surrounds me and swims through my brain is just fish paste. Listen, don't you focus on the things you cannot change and the mistakes.
I can't escape, no matter what I do, feel like I'm Superman. In a kryptonite suit, by now I'm weak, I can barely move. But imagine all the things I could do if I were loose. I can't escape from these thoughts, these visions that I'm seeing. Oftentimes I feel like I'm Superman. In a kryptonite suit, by now I'm weak, I can barely move. But imagine all the stuff I could do if I were loose. If only I were loose, loose from this cage that surrounds me. Broken from these chains that bound me. I can't escape. I can't escape. A lot of times in this world, you feel as though you were born in this place all alone. And now you're grown, still feeling like you're all on your own. Cause no one wants to accept you for what you are, who you are. A lot of times, you can feel like you're trapped like a lightning bug in a jar. And over time, you lose your spark. Now you're left in the dark, so you keep on looking for that light at the end of the tunnel. But no matter how hard you search, you can't ever see it coming. You start to feeling it's just hard to speaking. Inside of you not really meaning much or nothing. You're wondering what's the point and never hoping or dreaming, but nothing ever appears as good as it seems. Feel like you're tearing apart at the seams. You just wanna wake up from this bad dream, but you can't, I can't, cause it's real life, it's my life. You can't possibly understand or fathom what I feel like, or the state of mind that I'm in. You don't know the kind of house that I grew up in. You say you care about me, man, don't pretend. Don't even act like you my fan or my friend. You don't know the type of mood I'm in. This life ain't no game, so don't pause on me. You don't know my damn name, so you sleep on me. Is that really how it gonna be? I needed you when I was slumming, when I was down in the gutter begging for just a little crumb to eat. But you turned your back on me, then are you doing it again now? I hope that ain't how it is. Seems like I'm always getting back into a corner, getting beat down with the warning. Am I gonna see another morning? Man, what's it even matter when you're broken so bad? You can hear the glass shatter, can you hear the glass shatter? Can you see my teeth chatter, cause this world is so cold? And right about now, I can care less if I grow older anyways. This whole existence is riddled, polluted, corrupted with nothing but torture and pain. Filled with nothing but reminders of your past mistakes, with all your shortcomings always thrown up in your face. Feel like I'm trapped, can't get away, I can't escape. I can't escape, no matter what I do, feel like I'm Superman. In a kryptonite suit, by now I'm weak, I can barely move. But imagine all the things I could do if I were loose. I can't escape from these thoughts, these visions that I'm seeing. Oftentimes I feel like I'm Superman in a kryptonite suit. Right now I'm weak, I can barely move. But imagine all the stuff I could do if I were loose. If only I were loose from this cage that surrounds me. Broken from these chains that bound me. I can't escape. I can't escape.
Damn. What a lyricist, eh?
Yeah, they both were incredible on this song, and yeah, it blows me away that people who have really gone through some of the things that now many of us can't even imagine what it's like to go through. You know, how they can still push forward and give something back to the world, even if it's art. Well, art is, art is meaningful, art is beautiful, art is human, right? And,
Yeah.
it's incredible. That's what I try to do with my my mental health struggles, and yeah, awesome. I love that song.
Yeah. And sometimes, not sometimes, journaling or flat out writing a song is good, for your own mental health.
I have been journaling insane, like a lot. I used ChatGPT. I found that it kind of went downhill suddenly and sharply, and I just canceled the whole thing. But since about 3 years ago, I've actually journaled somewhere in between 1.3 and 1.5 million words of journaling and philosophy and stuff. So that's like, I don't know, in between 10 and 20 full length novels or something. Yeah. It's just, it's good. It's allowed me to get good at freestyle and all that stuff. But yeah.
Well, I remember when you first, I remember it was JJ sent me your recording. And when you first started freestyle, it wasn't long ago, right? It was
probably
3 years ago.
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah. And and he said, check this out. And I did, and I thought, yeah, that's pretty amazing.
Well,
because you never had that in your arsenal before, the songs I've heard, because I remember I went through your whole SoundCloud, and when I first started, yeah.
So it's for whatever reason I'm actually getting quite good at it now, and I feel comfortable doing it at any point.
Well, that's the key right there. You're comfortable doing it, right?
Yeah.
At first, it's you probably were comfortable listening to it and enjoying it, right? But then, doing it yourself, it takes some work. You appreciate what the artists have done, and
it's a monumental amount of work to improvise and come up with something.
Look
just
in
like
the house.
Yeah. Oh, wonderful. Yes.
Great to see you, bro.
Yeah. I hope you're enjoying yourself today, Drew. Yeah. This has been a good time. And unfortunately, I guess we weren't able to get the it's okay. If we send people towards the intergalactic rap song with both of us, it's gonna rule. That song's like basically my favorite song ever now. So
no,
awesome.
It's JJ or DJ are gonna post it, the latest collab. That's amazing stuff.
Yeah.
And whereas I'm gonna do some shout outs because Laurie's gonna come join us, probably having a cigarette right now, and just gonna finish off some of these shout outs here. Saturday nights has become quite insane. I mean, you've got, I don't know how Pole Vault and Sunshine Archer do it, but right after their long show Friday night, they're up Saturday and doing it all over again. Just amazing stuff. A lot of fun. He goes through a lot of Facebook Marketplace, and the man is hilarious. That's all I can say. Saturday nights, you got 6 p.m. with Thomas Christ, followed by Jade Starr with her opening hour, creative hour, followed by Pete John happy hour at 8 p.m. And then Brad Example ends that little mini 4-part series, whatever you want to call it, concerts of shows of 1 hour each. And it's a great place if you want to support these artists for what they do, for you to do so. With Brad Example on at 9. And right after that, at 10 o'clock, you have Freedom Redbird with the Saturday night music and fun. Once again, just like CampGmay, you can go up with a guitar, play, and I've promised Brenda for the longest time that I would be up there, and I will soon. Really great show. Chris Lane Sr. Thursdays at 10 p.m. Don't forget that show every Thursday. Michael Songs every Sunday at lunchtime. Another fantastic artist. Scotty Butters Tuesday live music. Butter Tunes. The real Justine Kasprick every Sunday at 8:15. And I hit the couch and I was out, and I did send you a message today. And sorry I missed that one. But I believe next week I'm going to be able to actually join you up on panel. Axe and Nacho, we got Falcro, we got, the Mix Club. Rhett has been in the house causing shit all night, so let's get back to the show. All right. Laurie.
Hello, Frank.
What the hell is that? That's the only thing I ever knew how to draw was Fred Flintstone.
That's not a drawing. I sketched that in 2 seconds. 5 minutes.
Masterpiece.
That takes me about 30 minutes to do those circles and then the smaller circles.
And then I had to take a picture of it and then upload it to my picture and then add it to my avatar. And I had to do that all in 10 minutes before I came on here. But I just wanted everybody to know that I'm 100% prepared for the 100th episode.
Oh,
and that's a lie, as you can tell. But I am prepared for... Drew.
Yo.
What's up?
Yes.
Drew and Jared
house.
With the raps. What can we call me? You guys got to give me a name. Give me a tag.
Laurie is a good
Okay,
name.
I'll tell you what. Whoever comes up with the best name for Laurie, a rap hip hop artist name.
We did this before, and I came up with the cheesiest name.
No, we're not going to have a cheesy name because I won't accept it. I'll send a little gift.
Ooh.
Timu.
I think
Timu Gangsta.
I only trust Drew with this. First of all, Drew's awesome. I love his music. I've been listening to Drew's music for a while, and I was surprised when you said you were having him on because I don't really see him in this part of the community, which is awesome. Oh, there he is.
Yeah.
Yay.
Yeah.
But I mean, and he knows the rap that I know is through my son, and that's about it. But I listen to it all the time in the car with him when I take him to and from school. And it's Kendrick Lamar, which I got to take him to last spring. Awesome seats. Drake. I guess there's a feud between Kendrick and Drake. I hear about it all the time. And I think he listens to Kanye West. A couple of those.
This isn't bad.
It's I'm with Kendrick. That's I like Kendrick. That's for sure.
Notorious Mosh. So far, that's gonna stand.
Okay.
Yeah.
But it has to be a tagline, like something every time I come into a room, like.
That's pretty cool.
Laurie Mosh Pizza Fire. This is ridiculous. I'm sweating. Woo! Well, happy 100th, and Jared and Drew, you guys are doing awesome. I'm sorry that I didn't get to meet Drew in person, but I love hearing.
What about Mosh Pit?
The Mosh Pit.
Not the Mosh Pit, just one word, Mosh Pit. I don't know. Am I saying it sounds pretty badass? Names are names.
Email them to Frank so I don't know who is telling me them, and then I'll vote on the one I like without being biased.
Yeah.
How's that one?
And then Frank will send you something.
How many wasn't it Boomer earlier, or am I getting mixed up?
Boomer said Yeah, Boomer said something. Notorious Mosh.
Yes. Yeah. Yeah. And
Oh, and
this
he's
one.
back. He's back.
Yeah. That's funny.
Yeah, so here I am trying to help you with shows all the time, and my week got away from me, and I totally forgot it was the 100th until tonight. So yeah, I whipped up my little sign for you.
No, that's beautiful.
But I did write
I
down.
thought you were drawing Fred Flintstone eyes.
Yeah, no, it's even on the back of like music.
Oh, that is so cool.
But what I did do, if you don't mind, is I picked my top 100 moments.
You what?
My top 100 moments.
Okay, let's do it. You're going to read them all?
Number 1, Pianist. Number 2, Frank being muted and muted his guests. Number 3, your very first episode, which I was on.
You and Hubs, yeah.
Yes. And number 4 through 100, I'm still processing. So there you go. Yay! Congrats!
Yeah, this is and
come
our
up with
first pianist composer right here. He's in the house.
Oh
Chris
yeah, I haven't
Durham
seen
is-
Chris Durham for a long
Is
time.
the
Yeah.
best. Hi, Chris.
It's amazing.
Wasn't
trying to
those Monday afternoon
Midnight Mosh.
shows? Yeah, Midnight Mosh Day. That's a good one too.
Not bad.
Yeah.
I'm getting dressed up for everybody tonight.
Oh, look at this. Yeah, the Monday afternoons at what was it, Chris? Was it 12:30, 12 o'clock? I remember every Monday checking out Chris's shows. Would love to have that back up.
And he plays, for like an hour or so, or even
Yeah.
longer. It's awesome.
Yeah.
And he's funny bastard.
He is, and
He's a funny
apparently an
pianist.
amazing guitarist too. From what a few people have told me, he's quite the talent, and yeah, and perfect timing for the everybody's favorite segment, pianists and composers, and
Yeah.
I know I'll hand this over to Laurie, but right after the show last Monday, she messaged me. Am I saying it the cool way? DM me. No, that's it. DM. She
DM
DM'd
sounds
me.
so boomer. I like texted or messaged.
Texted
DM could be
me.
anything.
Okay. Yeah, she dummied me. All right.
Tell me do.
She texted me right away and said, "We gotta have Colorful Energy up there next week." I said, "Done." So
Nice, you did.
I'll
Yes,
let
you
you
did.
take it.
Yeah, thanks. And I'm not showing favoritism. There's so many great people on the list, and we're going to get to everybody.
Yeah.
But I am close with Colorful, and she's just amazing. She does the electric guitar. I don't know if anybody knows that, but she's amazing at electric guitar. I think when I first met her, it was more of the techno keyboard stuff, and she was like the human DJ, just amazing with improv and her beats. And then you get to know her, and she's hysterical. She's got the best sense of humor. She's the sweetest person. So I was like, let's feature Colorful because I love her, and she's worthy of it.
Canadian.
And she's Canadian. Yeah. She's not
Thank
Italian.
you.
Dang.
Thank you. Thank you. All right. Yeah.
She is
So,
Canadian. Yeah.
and to add to that, I had to get some of her acting in on this, right?
Did you? Awesome.
Yeah. So
Perfect. You got to
we
see her
just had
personality.
to.
Yeah,
And her personality just glows.
totally.
We go ahead and play.
Let's do it.
All right. Are you going to stick around?
I'll stay for a little bit.
Yay.
Yay.
Colorful Energy. The pianists and composers. Every week it's a new segment sponsored by Laurie's Mishmosh. We're doing one artist at a time every week with hopes that the individuals in the chat will jump over and offer up some support and continue to do so. Here's Colorful Energy. Thank you, Laurie. Wow.
Ooh, see what I'm talking about?
Wow.
If you never watched that whole video of her, you would just think she does the techno beats and improvs to other people's songs. She's just amazing. We love you,
That was-
colorful. Yeah.
That was incredible. That
And
the whole
humor.
like the
Yeah, the
switching arm and stuff.
crossovers
That's just
and-
is so without sheet
Amazing.
music or anything. Yeah,
Crazy.
crazy. Yeah.
Yeah.
No,
I
you owe
can-
me a Pepsi.
It's a Coke. I owe you a Coke.
Well, I'm a Pepsi person.
That's funny. Someone was just asking me, what do you say after Jinx? And I said, buy me a Coke. Oh, it was me and Sunshine were talking about it. But a lot of people say different things.
Mm.
Anyhow, that's colorful, guys. Yeah, check out more of her stuff. I think one of the first videos I saw of her on Hippies, or at least, like I said, one of the first, not the very first, she was doing blindfolded piano for her mother. And she
I've never
blindfolded
seen
herself
that
and
one.
just played this whole thing blindfolded. I'm like, this great girl is wonderful. I loved her.
Oh, wow.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, absolutely amazing.
Yay.
I appreciate you all for being here. We're going to continue. Laurie, you can hang out if you like.
I got to work. DJ doesn't think
yeah,
I do
you've
anything.
got work to do.
I'm kidding. I'm kidding. I'll stick around.
What do you guys let's play Drew's next song.
Yeah.
Fallen or Fallen. Once again, I do want to announce that I apologize to everybody. I dropped the ball, and due to some unforeseen circumstances, we couldn't have Drew up here today. And but he sent us some clips describing some of his songs here that we're playing tonight. This next one, I'll let Drew himself talk about this one, and then we can add to that right after. Drew the Genius, folks.
Okay, so Failing or Falling with Chrissy B. I gotta say, man, I have made some really amazing musical connections with people from all over the world. Midnight Bandit in Canada, as well as yourself, Frank Terzo. I got friends in the UK. Some of my best friends in life, probably SJC Music. A lot of my brothers in music, I'm very close to outside of the music also, because, you know, I enjoy talking about concepts and putting it together and having a hands-on approach when working with an artist, you know, and knowing them a little bit if possible. But so Chrissy B and I have both in our own ways struggled big time with addiction, you know. Chrissy B brought me the track. You know, he had been saying we needed to do another song because it had been a while since we did something, and he's just a phenomenal artist. And it was such a great, heartfelt verse and hook from him that I could relate to so well. I knew I just had to do something on it that was personal and meaningful. And so it's really supposed to be written from the point of view of someone who's gone through it, through addiction, through hardships, and who's telling someone else, it's going to be okay. I understand it. And if you just need a friend to help give you that extra push to get through the hard times, you can count on me. I really like this song. I love this song. It's just meaningful to me. And I'm definitely proud of this one.
The keys I need to obtain for a peaceful life. I've been stuck in a padded box of the mind most of my life. Can't escape the thoughts of suicide. Don't hand me a knife, cause I'm likely to hide it inside of my jacket for later that night. I express the thoughts of others, kinda one of a kind. I'm an open book for everyone to travel through with time. The words coerce themselves to write while I'm closing my eyes to shine light on the fake smiles that are gonna struggle tonight. I take a deep breath and exhale the pain. Experiment with medicines just to lighten the way. I do damage to myself by exhuming the rage, while I'm trying to exercise my own demons by turning a page. But if I can help another sister or a brother, father and a mother up with friends so they recover, then the burden I carried wasn't all for nothing, was it? Some people just need a shoulder to lean on to prove they got it.
If I can help you, you know I will. Give you a gentle push uphill when you're failing and you're falling still. If I can help you, you know I will. If I can help you, you know I will. Give you a gentle push uphill when you're failing or you're falling still. If I can help you, you know I will.
Sometimes I get to thinking back when I was just a little boy, before I got jaded and I could still feel a little joy. Used to be grateful for every single toy that my mama got me. I would talk to God to guide me every single morning. Somewhere along the way it all changed though, like Biggie saw my faith go and love turned to hate, bro. My household was Waco, a war with no safe zone, and I could use that shit as my scapegoat. Painful, no one to blame though but myself and my choices. I went to hell and back, so hear my fucking voice when I tell you that it's never over, never too late. The only way to lose is if you never learn from mistakes. Otherwise it's just a lesson. I'm stressing this man, he's testing us, assessing just to see if we ready for the purpose and passion and path that we were destined to travel. Next time you stuck in the gravel and need a push in this uphill battle, just ask and I got your back, bro, cause yo,
if I can help you, you know I will. Give you a gentle push uphill when you're failing and you're falling still. If I can help you, you know I will. If I can help you, you know I will. Give you a gentle push uphill when you're failing or you're falling still. If I can help you, you know I will.
There was a time in my life when I lived as a junkie, an addict, and I accepted the fact that I would die as a junkie. Facts. And I never thought that I would even be here still today. Yeah, that's real. If I can help you, you know I will. Give you a gentle push uphill when you're falling or failing still. If I can help you, you know I will. If I can help you, you know I will. Give you a gentle push uphill when you're falling or failing still. If I can help you, you know I will.
I'm a recovering alcoholic myself. My name is Chrissy B. But please, if anyone suffers with an addiction, seek the help you need. Because you're not alone. And I promise you now, it will get better.
Failing or fallen. Absolutely amazing. Oops.
Yep.
Wow.
I love how we meet so many people who go through heartache of their own that just want to help others after they recover. And his lyrics are awesome. And Jared, you're the same way. I think it's amazing.
Thanks. Yeah, that one probably hit pretty heavy with all of us, right? We've all almost anyone in the world's been touched by that stuff or have actively dealt with it, right? So
yeah, some way or another, I'm sure. Yep. Very cool.
Yeah, I can definitely relate to that 100%. Addictions affect us all, directly, indirectly, you know. And I read something that so many countries now are looking at mental health as a health care and introducing it into their health care system rather than a weakness, you know. It's pretty amazing. We've come a long way, still a lot more to go. You all know where I work, in a center where I help fellow recovering addicts sort their life back together and, you know, help them integrate back into society. And it's still out there, the stigma and all that, but it is getting better. So pretty amazing. And people such as yourself, Jared, Chrissy B, which I just found out through this track, and he's a survivor as well, a soldier, and using these platforms to help so many others. And you all have to know how much that helps.
You know what's one of the things that I have always loved seeing? I've seen it quite a few times. Is when if I've seen someone who's been really just not having a good go of things in life, just really having a rough time, but then years into the future, it's like you don't recognize them because they're doing so well. Like when you see an actual success story, and it's just it's mind blowing. It just lifts your spirits like nothing else, right?
You wouldn't know. I mean, I can't begin to tell you how many times that's happened to me, because this is my 20th year drug free, and the people I get, clients coming in, I don't even recognize. They look so different than what they did even 5 years ago, 3 years ago. You know, it's amazing.
Yeah, for you've seen a lot of success stories, which is awesome. You've also seen a lot of heartache. I know during these winter months are always hard, right?
Right around now. There's there's been a few.
These long, cold months get to you, but always know there's someone you can reach out to. Even if you call the number that Frank always advertises in his description.
Yeah.
Or call Frank. I'll give you his personal number.
Believe me, she will.
That's awesome.
Yeah. All right. So your son is loving his rap as well.
Yeah.
And I love his style also, you know. Maybe
it's so different from the rap.
Coordinate a collab.
I would love that. When he was home on Christmas vacation, I told him, I said, if he was sending me some of the samples, or we're listening in the car to some of the samples that he's working on, because he does it all the time. Yeah. He's like, I said, I could add some piano to that. I said, let's just do a song together. I want it to be half rap, half piano. Because a lot of the music he listens to, it's not like the old school days. It's kind of like Drew's music. It's got flow, but it also has melody in it now too, right? It's not just beatboxing anymore. And a lot of them take samples and stuff. I said, I would love to add a piano to that. Even Kendrick has stuff that it's beautiful, I think. Oh, Kendrick won Album of the Year, I think, on the Grammys the other night.
Yeah, he did.
I heard that, yeah.
Yeah,
I may not like Kendrick. I'm just saying that's the only artist I know. I said,
that?
I don't know anybody out there. If you don't like him, I'm not trying to put him in your face. It's the only name I
he's
throw out.
He's awesome. I have this album. One of my favorite songs by Kendrick is actually off a Danny Brown album. I don't know if you know Danny Brown, but he's awesome. He's hilarious. And he's just one of the coolest rappers ever, and probably one of the coolest guys. But I've got this album that Danny put a lot of money into because he wanted to pay for all these samples and to use he just it was a passion project. It's called Atrocity Exhibition. It's a bit avant-garde, kind of just out there, but there's a song on there with Kendrick Lamar that's awesome, and
send it to me in Messenger. I'm sure my son knows.
Cool.
He was playing his latest album for me, and I was like, yeah, a lot of these are really good. And then all of a sudden, I think I heard Al Green, and I'm like, the fact that my son knows Al Green, you know Al Green. I think it's Al Green. Am I saying the right name?
I don't know who that is, but
he was the guy from the 60s anyhow that did R&B. But anyhow, I was like, oh, this is great. The one that sings "Since We've Been Together, Nothing But Weather." Anyhow, I might be wrong, but I know it was Al Green.
I think it's Al Green.
Yeah, he's got a lot of, and so I was asking him about that. I said, do they have to pay? And he goes, well, it depends. If it's just the beat they're using, they don't. But if you can actually tell it's the sound, you do. You know, the sampling. So, like you said, Jared, they put a lot of money in when they actually have to share the copyright or something.
It's been confirmed.
Justine, thank you. Since we've been together.
All right. So let's I really freaking love this. Did you want to add anything to this? I don't know if you've heard it yet. Peanut butter and jelly Machiavelli.
I think I may have heard that one sometime ago. It obviously it's going to be a good one.
Oh my God! I mean, this really typifies his words, like his writing. It's just absolutely amazing. Even more so when you have to hear what he has to say about it. Let's have a listen here.
Let's go.
So yes, we are listening to Drew the Genius music. Let's have a listen to this.
Okay, peanut butter jelly Machiavelli. This entire concept started as a joke from my buddy Flo Crow, who is another artist on YouTube who I am good friends with. And we were talking about how shallow the music industry is these days, and rap and just in general, you know, a lot of artists that go mainstream and that seem to have commercial success. And he said, yeah, you got to do something like peanut butter jelly Machiavelli. And I said, oh shit, hold on. I think you got something. And it just sounded like something to me. And I started writing. I don't know, man. I went looking for a different style of beat. I was like, I'm going to make a completely different kind of song. I'm going to make something that's just one real long earworm that's catchy, that gets stuck in your head. And it still was kind of a joke. And as it went on, it stopped being a joke because I really got into it musically. And it really, like I say in the song, music, something about, what do I say? Something about material items or something don't feed my soul. I can't remember how I put it. But the point is, the music feeds my soul, and that song feeds my soul. And I go into that whole food for the soul part. And, you know, I'm not a singer. I almost didn't put it out because I didn't think it was good enough, much like pretty much everything I do. But I thought it had value and I wanted people to hear it. It just started as a joke and ended up not being one and having deeper meaning for me. I really like doing stuff that's outside of the box. I don't ever want to be painted into a corner or put into a box where I can't experiment with any type of music or any style that I could possibly think of, you know, and so that's always going to be me and what I do.
Peanut butter and jelly, yeah. Peanut butter and jelly. Peanut butter and jelly in my belly, Tupac Machiavelli. Peanut butter and jelly in my belly, Tupac Machiavelli. Peanut butter and jelly in my belly, Tupac Machiavelli. Peanut butter and jelly in my belly, Tupac Machiavelli. Food for the soul, I got food for the soul. Food for the soul, I got food for the soul. Food for the soul, I got food for the soul. Food for the soul, I got food for the soul. Music is food for the soul. If you didn't already know, when you get to feeling low, you can sit and write a song. Even if it doesn't blow, you'll be feeling better, bro. Then we all can sing along and it won't even take that long. Food for the soul, I got food for the soul. Food for the soul, I got food for the soul. Food for the soul, I got food for the soul. Food for the soul, I got food for the soul. Peanut butter and jelly in my belly, Tupac Machiavelli. Peanut butter and jelly in my belly, Tupac Machiavelli. Peanut butter and jelly in my belly, Tupac Machiavelli. Peanut butter and jelly in my belly, Tupac Machiavelli. Every time I think I'm done and I try to walk away, something pulls me back in. Life is funny like that. Guess that's just how it goes. Don't let me go, don't let me go, Lord, don't let me go, don't let me go. Don't let me go, don't let me go, Lord, don't let me go, don't let me go. Don't let me go, don't let me go, Lord, don't let me go, don't let me go. Don't let me go, don't let me go, Lord, don't let me go, don't let me go. Can't you see, music is my canopy, relaxing me, giving me my sanity. But actually I'm still losing it gradually. A tragedy, just another casualty. Food for the soul, I got food for the soul. Food for the soul, I got food for the soul. Food for the soul, I got food for the soul. Food for the soul, I got food for the soul. Peanut butter and jelly in my belly, Tupac Machiavelli. Peanut butter and jelly in my belly, Tupac Machiavelli. Peanut butter and jelly in my belly, Tupac Machiavelli. Peanut butter and jelly in my belly, Tupac Machiavelli. To be honest, worldly possessions don't really feed my soul. I always thought that meant there was something wrong with me. Shit. Who am I fooling? There probably is. Guess I need this music. Be even more. Be even more.
Even more.
Wow. Wow.
Now everybody's hungry.
Now everybody's hungry. Man,
I want to see him.
again, the melody, his songwriting is just brilliant. It just draws you right in, you know?
See, that's what I'm talking about, the difference between just doing.
You know what's
beat,
really
flow and melody.
Sorry.
What's that?
Sorry for interrupting.
No.
What I took from that, there's a song that's by House of Pain. First, I want to mention Drew is an incredible singer as well.
It's got a great voice.
It's amazing. Yeah. Oh, so anyways, that's an awesome thing. I was just gonna get to the fact that there's a song by House of Pain, and it's called "Where I'm From," and there is a line out of that has always stuck with me. it's got a great bass line too, right? But it's all we used to have was some bread and peanut butter. So big up to all the females that fed me. In case he ever wondered, did he forget me? And it's
Love
just
it.
a cool thing because, like, yeah, like I've been in situations where I got put in the back of a police cruiser, just
Oh
not
dear.
because I was being arrested, but because of, I won't get into it. But the woman who was the constable who was driving it ended up bringing me to McDonald's and getting me a Big Mac meal. There it was.
Now wait a minute. That's what they do when they arrest somebody, Jared. That's what I heard. Anyhow, they go to
In Canada. Oh
McDonald's.
yeah, absolutely. Yeah.
We
I
won't
went
try
into
them.
a fire truck once.
Oh jeez.
Just kidding.
I've never been
That's-
arrested.
That's freaking funny.
Yeah.
But that's a
Wow.
that's a really good song. It got really catchy really quick. Like it had some
Yeah.
continuity. With
I've
the
been
melody.
singing it all week.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, like I
Did
said.
you know that? I did not know that Tupac's name was Machiavelli.
Yeah.
I thought it was. Yeah, that's like one of his like
Stage name. I had to look it up. So
Yeah, it's a-
Machiavelli
it's a-
is Tupac Shakur's stage name
Yeah.
after Tupac, which he used in his last album.
Yeah, it was.
I thought it was just an Italian singer. Machiavelli. So I Googled it. I'm like, oh, it's Tupac, because I heard him say Tupac. I do know Tupac,
Yeah.
but I never heard that other name with him.
Yeah, I need to look more into the lore of Tupac Shakur.
Yeah. My husband
Oh,
used to call me Tupac Shakur for the way I smoke.
Oh yeah,
He
Tupac
used to say,
today.
she's going out for Tupacs for sure.
Oh okay.
It stuck for a little while until I smacked him. Woo! What else you got, Frankie? Any more shout outs?
Actually, no, I'm done with all the shutouts.
Excellent.
We're pretty much at the end of the show. It goes by quicker this way, I guess.
Without the guest, but what Drew did was awesome. I didn't know
Do
he
you
would
want
be
Do
on.
you want me to bust a freestyle rap?
Yeah. Hello.
Sure,
I can
let's
do it
do
right
it.
now as a tribute to.
Make it up for the
Genius.
100th anniversary.
Yeah. Okay.
Do it.
Cool.
Or some 100s in
Yeah.
there.
I don't
Wait a
need a beat.
second.
I don't need a beat or anything. I could just
All right.
I could just do it. So yeah. All right. Yeah. Midnight Bandit, I've landed on the planet, intergalactic space type rap with the canon like canon anime. And I know that I say, and what I say goes like the highway, straight paint, huffing it is very actually toxic, but I toxic wet like a muffin in the oven or a peanut butter sandwich. Drew is the man, and he feeds me all of his beats and lyrical canvases, acrylic paint. It's an actual skill that a lot of people ain't. They ain't got it. And I am a product of myself, Midnight Bandit on the community pulse. I'm by myself, all alone in my vault. My actual fault is not really turning into a rap, I don't know, adult. Someone who is, you know, it's all like a pole vault, jumping over something. You set the bar higher every time. I'm not fronting. I am collapsing, my lungs and diaphragm pumping air out my, you know, mouth. And of course, that's what it's all about, right?
Woo! Wow. Let's do that.
Oh
That is
yeah,
so
I'll
on the
be
spot.
cutting
Okay,
that
Frank,
clip
your
out.
head.
I'll be cutting that clip out.
That was
That's
great.
a milestone clip right
Awesome.
there.
We even
right
got pole
there.
vault's name in there. Yay, pole vault.
Yeah.
Come on, Frank, you're next. What rhymes with 100?
What's that?
It's a tough
You're
skill.
next.
It's a tough skill, the freestyle,
shit.
right?
Yeah.
I see people like
no.
on the streets where they have like a street performer and they just ask random people to come up. I mean, I don't know if it's fixed or not. I see it on YouTube.
I do know
They're
one.
like, can you freestyle? And they're crazy.
I'll freestyle. Man popped out of a coconut grove. He's a cool mother. You can tell by his moves. He walks in the jungle.
That is so square. No, it's so cute. What's that from? 1968?
Yeah, there's a long story behind that one. That's
All right.
funny.
Well, that was good.
But, yeah.
This is how I am. I'm used to hosting and not guesting, and I put the pressure on other people, not myself. So don't ask me to do anything.
Yeah, you're good. No, you know we're gonna. So
Anyhow, I do have my show coming up on Friday. No, I'm not hip hop.
oh,
Wait a minute. Maybe I'll get inspired.
that's how it started. There you go.
It's the
forgot
100th episode. I'm up in my cave, don't you know? I'm getting hungry for a peanut butter time, but I can't have it on keto, my dime. Get me off. Get me off. Get the hook.
You're fired.
Woo, you're fired.
You're
That
fired.
was fire.
Although,
right.
you know, when I
Yeah.
do listen to these songs, like with my son, all of a sudden I'll start singing it, and the guy was like, "Yeah, see, Mom, you know them." And I'm like, "Well, when you play them over and over and over, now he knows them word for word for word." I'm like, they talk so fastly in these raps. I'm like, how the heck do you memorize it? How do they memorize their own song? And then here I am singing lines to it, going, "Shoo, shoo, shoo," and he's like, "Oh, you know it."
Hey, there's a good one, Hugh.
I gotta get off.
MC Slammer. How about we call her Slammer Hammer?
Oh
no.
God, makes me sound like a sumo wrestler.
Stop. Hammer time.
All right.
Yeah.
Ladies and
Excellent.
gentlemen, thank you everybody for coming out tonight. Midnight Bandit, you're a gem. I appreciate you in supporting this show and our featured artist, Drew the Genius Music. I know how close you guys have become over the years, and thank you once again for filling in as a co-host and making this show happen. You really did. So I
My pleasure.
appreciate you.
Thank you.
Yeah, Jared,
Yeah.
great job. And especially with Drew not being here, you still carried the conversation, which was awesome. And I'm glad you're doing more music again and you're feeling better.
Thank you. Yeah, it's great.
Yeah, amazing to see you up and 15 songs in the last few months. That's a nice little break.
Right?
The last week.
Yeah,
Last week.
maybe- I'm thinking, yeah, no, maybe I should take
Jeez.
a break. Yeah.
Yeah, crazy.
Yeah. It's yeah, and that's funny you say that because I've been going through my own little issues, and I was telling Laurie and DJ and Folk Punk that you go through these, and the one good thing that comes out of it is music, you know. I think I've started enough songs for the next album for next year, so it's okay.
But I think you told me
It
you're
is
running out
all
of
good.
texts to write
Everything
about.
gets better.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It will. Keep playing, everybody, and keep reaching out if you need help, and keep collabing.
And
collabing's
keep
fun.
collabing.
Keep
right on.
collabing.
Laurie, thank you once again.
welcome, Frankie.
Great pick for the pianist segment this week. Once
Yeah,
again,
it's awesome. Thank
and I'm sure between both of us, and we'll come up with the next one. I think JJ had an idea for one, but we can talk tomorrow about that.
Yeah.
What else do we got? I think that's it. We're going to close the show tonight with Linda Jean. She put out a real cool. Did I say she's Canadian? And yeah, with a real cool tune called "I Want You." And once again, thank you everybody for supporting the Community Pulse. More importantly, for supporting all the artists. You know, I would have stopped doing these promo reels long ago if I didn't get such amazing response from not just the views that you guys are giving. It is the fact that you're jumping over to these artists, and I can see the community growing and the support, and it's absolutely beautiful. Love you all. Thank you, everybody.
Networking,
My
yes.
mods. Yeah. Go ahead, Laurie.
I just said networking's awesome. If you don't mind, I'm not plugging myself, but I do see a couple of questions
Plug.
about my show.
Yes.
I decided Friday to put the Back and Truck on hold, Boomer and Kubrick, because it's Super Bowl weekend and the Patriots from New England are in the Super Bowl. So I'm doing a tailgate party Friday night where I'm going to have people come up and play live music for us, like we're tailgating. So I'm not going to have a backing track this week, but you will see awesome live music from my friends with my regular banter in between, and of course, some chicken wings to eat while we tailgate. So come help me root on the Pats and beat Dougie's Seattle Hawks. Yay. That's it.
Well, just when you said that, I got, no, I'm just like, I just
Want
had
to come on and play?
like a metal song in my head. Let's have a tailgate party.
Oh, see, that's how creation is
it just-
made. Yeah.
Yeah, there you go. All right, love
Do
you
it.
all. We'll
Good
see you
night,
at the
everybody.
tailgate
Hey,
party
Frosty.
at Laurie's Mishmosh
Sorry,
Friday
cool.
night. Yes. All right, thank you, everybody. We're closing out with Linda Jean. She did a little blues track called I Want You.
Sassy.
And I know all us guys are saying, I know she's singing about me.
She's talking to me.
Right. 'Cause that's just how it is. Love you, Linda.
You move my soul, and I lose all control. Oh, everything I've known. Oh, my soul. You move it, you move it, baby. I want your lips on mine. I want your sweet lips all the time. I just wanna make you mine, yeah, mine. You can put your lips on me, you can put your lips on me any old time. Oh, you're so fine, you're so fine, and I wanna make you mine. Want your fingertips on my body all the time, all the time. Oh, I want your lips, I want your fingertips on me tonight. Ooh, yeah. Oh, I want you to make me yours, and I wanna make you mine. I want your sweet loving all the time, and I wanna give you everything I have. What's mine is yours. Ooh, what's in store? I want your body next to mine evermore. Ooh, sweet baby, I want you, I want you, I want you.
That wasn't me.
And I love all the things you
Yes,
do.
it was.
Yeah. I love all the things you do. I think I'm in love with you, and I want you, I want you, I want you. I want you now, I want you now. I want you now, but not just now. I want you anyhow. Oh, 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 oh. Sweet, sweet loving all the time. Sweet, sweet loving, I gotta make you mine. gotta make you mine.